Generic greetings! The Worms franchise, to my surprise, is actually quite old and expansive now. The original Worms came out in, I believe, 1995, and I remember playing it on a friend's PC and enjoying the game, and obviously making my own maps, as well as changing the worm default so you can have like different names and portraits and things like that and whatnot. It was really, really interesting, cool, and just actually jumping in and playing the game was good as well. But I always remember the creativity that you could get in the game, as well as modding it as well. It's probably one of my first forays into modding things. Like, you could just open the text files of the game and edit it so like an Uzi would fire, say, 1,000 shots with a 10-meter explosion and destroy entire maps, which was always cool. Then I played Worms 2 on, I believe, a friend's PlayStation. Then I played Worms Armageddon, which is what most people consider to be the best one, I think. And then the one I first actually owned and bought was Worms World Party. Then after this, I believe I bought another copy which contained Armageddon and a pinball version as well. And obviously there's been like Forts and 3D and the recent ones as well. Either way, this is Worms World Party, the one I remember most fondly. I have got the remastered edition, as you can see, and the reason I got that is because it was on Steam for literally a couple of quid, and I thought, oh, I'll pick it up, and why not? Haven't played it in over 12 years, so let's give it a go. We'll go to single player menu, and do we have just a quick mode? Yeah, there we go, play a quick game against the computer. So let's see what happens. So it generates the map. Obviously, we haven't created our own worm. We can't actually press tab and switch to different worms. And it looks like we're versing the Queen, Prince Charles, Prince of Persia. I'm going to be very careful here, because if I say things like I'm firing a rocket launcher at the Queen, then I'm sure I'm going to be on a register at some point. Either way, let's fire that, and you can see it didn't really hit exactly where I wanted it to. I hit the Queen for 10 damage, and she's going to take some revenge. There's going to be some Rowenge on now. She's running towards a fuel barrel. The game, as you can see, looks exactly like it did back in the day, apart from it's now running at, I guess, better resolutions. Are you getting close to that mine? No, you're going to fire... Oh, God. Oh, no! So I've taken rocket launcher damage and dropped into the crater, so that's not good. Right, so I've got this worm here, and... Oh, there's a mine right in front of me. Let's be careful here. So, what I need to do is right-click... Oh, that's a very small UI. We've got a cluster bomb. I think we'll get a cluster bomb go up, and if we can get it up here, that's not too bad. Oh, that's good. And Prince Charles is taking a bath. Bye, mate. Fatality. I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but it pulled off quite nicely. Excellent. If I didn't overshoot it, it probably would not work out. Like I say, the Worms games, there was a lot of creativity in them. Obviously, this is supposed to be like a circuit board, I think. Oh, it looks to be some weird cheese. No, it's a circuit board. But you could type in different seeds and it would create the map in different ways, and you could make your own maps and make your own worm stuff. It was a really, really interesting game. Anyway, my worm 4 is pretty much almost dead, which is not good. What I want to do is probably get a... I don't have an airstrike, which is crying shame. I do, however, have a homing missile. I've got a mortar. I do have a jetpack, which I could use to... Oh, do I really want to use a jetpack? When I was playing online, which I did very infrequently, I think we'll just use one of these to get Prince Andrew. I remember... Missed it, but I might hit the Queen. Nope, nearly hit Prince Andrew again because of the wind. I remember playing online. Most of my multiplayer of this was like local gaming, so with a friend at the same computer, or friends at the same computer. But I did do a couple of multiplayer games, and most of them didn't go that well because everybody was demons on it. They were completely and utter just surgically good at using ropes or jetpacks to, like, put it this way, if there was a guy on the left of the map and he wanted to get to the right, he could get there in about 10 seconds, you go, and he would get there pretty much immediately, and it was, yeah, it was really good. And then he'd drop a dynamite and then run off and you'd die. Obviously, the best way to actually take someone out in this game is to drop them in the water because it's an immediate death thing. But anyway, what I'm going to do is go for a homing missile. I want to fire it there at the Queen, and I will aim up like so and fire it as high as I can, because you can see the wind is quite high, and hopefully it will go far out and then home on, and then there you go, hit the Queen. It not only set things on fire, it's also put her into a mine, which now she's gone... Oh, she almost slipped off the edge and then went and fell off. That's a shame. Oh, she died anyway. I feel sort of slightly guilty because I don't mind, they're all family. I don't know why people hate them so much. But there you go. I don't really like doing this. There's also the Prince of Persia as well. Oh, Worm 1's taking a bath. Bye. This is a fairly brutal game, this, isn't it? people are dropping in the water really, really quick here. Right, okay, so we've got my other worm. And it would be nice to use a jetpack and get out of this hole, so might do that. So we're going to go to the edge. Yep, that's a backflip. And activate jetpack. I've also got dynamite, so I can go up, and I believe we can just sort of press enter to drop that. Then we're going to go up and over. So, there we go. I not only managed to jetpack out of the hole, I dropped a dynamite on the worm and got out and got a crate on the right hand side, which gave me a flamethrower. But also this is going to be bad because it's going to set off the barrel. No, it didn't set off the barrel. I got a grenade in the face, but it didn't set off the fuel barrel. So this is problematic. We got Prince Andrew right in front of me here, and obviously they're really too close for me to do anything. So what I'm going to try and do is jump out of this hole. It's going to take me some skill. Hang on, why can't we jump out of the hole? No, we can't. Don't think we can jump out of the hole. Nope. We're going to have to manually go out. What I want to do is... Do we have an airstrike? We do have an airstrike. Prince of Persia, you're going down, mate. Incoming. There we go. And splosh. That's what I was after. Because I'm going to lose... Worm 2's very, very hurt. We've got Worm 4, which is almost dead, and Worm 3. So this is going to be quite difficult for me to win this one. Especially where Prince Andrew is as well. There you go, look, taking some damage there. I'll get you. Worm 4. Right, okay. This should be an easy one then. Play some dynamite and then run off. Or shall I kamikaze? Kamikaze's almost dead anyway, so we'll go that way. Oh, good grief. They're on 10 health anyway. They were going to die. To be fair, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I like trying out these different weapons. This shotgun's going to take me down, isn't it? I think the royal family's going to get this. Because apparently Prince Andrew's really surgical with this shotgun. He's just going to shoot me in the face now, isn't he? Bang. There we go. And we're going to be gone.
You'll regret that.
You'll regret that. Yep. And he blows up as well. Takes some damage. So he's on 58 damage. I'm on 22. Right, so what I'm going to do is get myself a girder. Can we not increase the size of it? I don't think we can increase the size of it, but I'm going to put a girder there. And get in the corner. Because I really do need to be protected from airstrikes and such. But I don't think I'm going to win this one. The thing about the Worms games is essentially they have been quite the same. Look how... Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Welcome to computer accuracy. Yeah, that hasn't changed. The computer goes from pants on head stupid to, oh my god, how the hell did they make that shot? What I'm going to do is go over this side. I'm going to be very risky here in jumping across, but I did make it, and I will get into this corner. And I will then also probably get myself a cutting torch. I'm going to cut our way down. And there we go. So, if that computer can get me there, we know it's A, cheating, and B, just well overpowered. There's a airstrike. Yeah, it's not going to get anywhere near. As I said, the game is essentially an artillery game, but and it hasn't changed quite a bit. They did have a bit of a foray into napalm strike. We do have a napalm strike. Get some. We do have they've had a bit of a foray into multiplayer. Sorry, not multiplayer. Into 3D, but they never. I don't think it really truly took off. Let's say there was other things like pinball, but I think everything has a pinball version these days, or at least it's. Pinball used to be a thing that happening to a lot of games, a lot of franchises, and then it sort of went off the boil, and now it's coming back again. Where's that grenade going? Nowhere. Anyway, yeah. So as I was saying, yeah, there's been a lot of games in the series. There's been a 3D one. I think there was a Towery Forts one that I remember really enjoying. I don't know if it was flamethrower. No, I don't know if it was like a. I don't know if it was a 3D one. It might have been a 3D one, but it was a good idea. Anyway, so what do I need to do? I need to take that guy out. Can I actually do it? I haven't got things like super sheeps. I haven't got sheep Super sheep. I haven't got any super sheep. I haven't got any concrete donkeys. I haven't got any holy hand grenades or any of the other weird weapons that the game is renowned for. I will go for a mortar. Now, I don't know how this works, to be quite honest with you. I think it's just a... Is it? Oh my god, I don't have long. I'm going to have to figure out how it works. Not like that, apparently. Yep, I've mortared the water, which is very, very far away. Sudden death will eventually get turned on here, but... God, the wind doesn't have change. I wonder if there's been any later games that have increased like the amount of weather effects that there is. Things like rain and snow and things like that. It would be nice if that was the case. By all means, tell me if that is the case. Right, so the wind is sort of at my side here. What I want to do is go for a cluster bomb because I don't know if I can make this shot. I reckon that... Oh my god. I cannot believe that actually hit. Only 9 damage, but I was more concentrating on getting back into my little hole that I've dug. Because otherwise, I'll probably die. Look at that, there we go, firing. Oh yeah, he messed it up. At least the computer, I think, obviously you can change, well, I know you can change all of the settings for the game. But you can turn up to max, and honestly, the shots it pulls off is just insane. No human would be able to pull it off. The problem I have now is that the wind is against me, so all I need to do is essentially fling this grenade right up like this. And watch it explode, and then, yeah, that's well undercooked. That didn't work at all. I'm on 15 health. He's on 14. Technically, I'm winning by a tiny fraction, but and my positioning is better. That's obviously going to not work. What was that all about? I think the computers just give up there because it fired with a little bit of debris in front of it, and I win. Sweet. Okay. Victory! And then the worms do a little victory dance. Obviously, you could change all the victory dances and stuff like that. You know what? Let's have another one of them. That was interesting. That was good, actually. So, again, we're on to royalty. I don't know why it keeps putting these in. I'm guessing I can change it, but, yeah. You know what? This is pretty much the game I remember, and it's still just as fun. I mean, I don't know how fun it'll... I don't know how, like, long I'll be amused by it, but, yeah. Worm 2 is really, really hurt there. So, I've got Prince Charles and Prince Andrew. I should be able to essentially take one of these out by... A fire punch should take him out. It might get him in the water, but just to make sure, I think we'll... Oh, that's the wrong button. We'll put some dynamite. There. Bye, Prince. Splash. There we go. And I took 2 damage myself. Good trade. Good trade. He's probably going to follow up with exactly the same, tactic. Although, no, he's placed a mine next to me, which is pretty much the same sort of deal, but it didn't go far enough. And there we go, I landed there. Oh, well. Just you wait. They've all had helium. I wonder if all the voice actors were actually on helium when they did this. Right, so, apparently I've got this, which is +1 sheep. Okay, fine. What I want to do now is probably pull out my shotgun. I want to aim about there. I want to see if I can knock the mine over to the queen. Well, that worked just exactly as planned. That could not have gone any better. And then what I'm going to do is fire at the ground. And then jump into the hole I've just made. Just get some cover. Sweet. Surgical. There was all these little tricks and stuff that I liked, and obviously the mechanic with the ground making 3D. I don't think really added any more to it, but I think it was in that time when it was like sort of mid to late 2000s where you really did have to go 3D. You know, it was like you had to try. It wasn't even mid to late 2000s. I think it was like maybe early 2000s when they did it. Either way, that is fuel that's then going to make another barrel blow up. No, it didn't, but it was close. It was a close thing. But yeah, I don't think it really added too much to it, and obviously I think they have made a couple new games now which are still 2D in this nice hand-drawn style. I do all the animations on the worms, like the randomly eating things, like the queen just noshed something. I always assumed the queen had a Snickers bar or something in her bag. She's human after all. Right, so let's go for a... What do we want? What do we want? Shut up. A rocket would be nice, but they're quite far away. Petrol bomb, skunk. Cluster grenade, maybe? It's going to be very close.
Watch this.
Ballsed it up. Oh my god. I couldn't have got that any better if I wanted to hit my own worm. That was absolutely surgical. If I want to do some friendly fire, if that was like played for and got, then, you know, I'd sort of clap a bit. But, you know, I guess I can clap. It'll just be a golf clap. Anyway, they're going to fire. It's going to go quite far up and then back over because of... Oh, well, course, mate, of course, yeah. Total balance, yeah. Much balance. Great. So they hit me hard there, thank you for that. Right, I'm going to do the same back to them, but instead of using skill, I'm going to use ranged weapons that actually home onto things. There we go. There you go. Good trade because there was 2 of them there. So as you can see, 46 and 43 health naturally. You can't switch between worms. The tab doesn't work, which is a shame. So it looks like Prince Charles, who is apparently really good with a shotgun, is going to fire at me. But he won't be able to kill me because you can only do 25 damage with a shotgun each shot. So yeah, this should be good. There we are. So very hurt worm, number 1. But we should be able to. We might be able to take Prince out. Prince Charles, 11 damage. Do we want to... What's our best option of taking him out? Worms Blast. I always use the prod option. You just go, prod. Going up to someone and prodding them off the edge of a map was always interesting. Skunk's an interesting one as well. There's no mole here either, or super mole. Can you get a super mole? There might have been a super mole. I think it's going to have to be a kamikaze again, isn't it? It's kamikaze. So we'll jump forward. I'm actually going to do this. Up and over. And kamikaze through this way and out. And perfect. Exactly what I wanted. I was hoping it would go in the water, and it did. Apparently Prince Charles is sleeping with the fishes, according to the bit at the top there. So, they've got 2 people left. I've got 3, but I'm more hurt. And if they get this accurate, I'm pretty much out of the game. Yeah, that's me pretty much dead. That's 2 worms dead there. Oh no, one's still alive, but when he blows up, he will kill me. Yeah, there you go. That's me dead, surely. Yeah, 9 damage. He only had 3. He's going to go. So I've got worm 2 left, and that means I have 1 chance to win this, because otherwise someone's going to take me out. If I had dynamite, I might be able to do it. I don't have dynamite. So I do have a mine, though, which mine should be able to do the damage. I don't know. It doesn't give you damage statistics, so I don't really know if this is going to be good or not, and I just hope the mine is not I just hope the mine isn't a dud. Do I really want to go with a mine, or do I want to go with an airstrike? An airstrike might be probably the better option, actually. What I'm going to do then is jump over here, hide in this little hole, and get an airstrike. I want to go that way and there. Actually, you know what? Shut up. I don't have time. Quickly, quickly, quickly. That was close. I'm hoping that took them out. I reckon it's taken them out. Yes! Worm 2. Good one, mate. So, the queen's gone. The queen was no use anywhere according to that. I disagree. Lovely woman. She'll probably help you move if you're asked her to. It's all you need in a person, really. Friendly enough. And there we go. Another victory. You know what? I'm going to call it there. That is a little bit of Worms World Party. Strangely, not really massively nostalgic about this game, but I just wanted to check it out. It's still good. The Worms games are still fun, apparently. I've only played 2 rounds, but it's intriguing. I wouldn't mind going over to I'm guessing the options menu, and you can change. Yeah, you can get your different options. You can make your different heroes. Change the scheme of like all of the weapons that are available. So look at all the frequency of stuff, the crates you can get, and actually, you know what? Oh, turn the suit weapons on or off so you can change them all and stuff. I'm interested in actually going look back and see what looking and see what the latest game is. Worms World Party. It's probably still as good as it ever was. Links in the description so you can check it out yourself. Thanks very much for watching. Take care and generic partings.